Hello, Yankees fans. The excitement is building as we head into the 2026 season. And even though the team faces some notable absences, there is still plenty of reason for optimism. With Carlos Rodon and Jarrett Cole sidelined for significant stretches, the pressure falls on a few key pitchers to step up and carry the rotation. It is a challenging scenario, but one that presents an opportunity for younger arms to make their mark and show what they are capable of on the big stage. The spotlight, in particular, shines on three pitchers who have the potential to define the Yankees' success this year. And all eyes will be on how they perform as the season unfolds. The first name that comes to mind is Ryan Weathers, a pitcher who was acquired in a move that was far from cheap, but necessary given the team's current needs. Weathers brings with him some experience, having started his career with the San Diego Padres before being traded to Miami, where he spent a couple of and a half seasons adjusting to big league life. His career numbers may not look overwhelming at first glance, with a record of 12 wins and 23 losses, but those numbers only tell part of the story. The deeper metrics reveal a pitcher with a promising strikeout-to-walk ratio, someone capable of limiting free passes and striking out batters at a consistent rate. In 2024, Weathers recorded 80 strikeouts and walked just 24 across 86.2 innings, showing the kind of control and potential the Yankees were seeking when they added him to the roster. Last year, his sample was smaller, with 37 strikeouts to 12 walks in 38.1 innings, but it was enough to give a glimpse of his capability and why the team has invested hope in him. Will Warren is the second name that carries heavy expectations for the upcoming season. He emerged from 2025 having proven himself as a cornerstone in the rotation, someone the Yankees can count on for consistency in innings. His performance last season was impressive, especially considering that in the previous year, he struggled with a high earned run average that did not reflect his underlying talent. Warren's ability to strike out 170 batters in 160.1 innings shows a pitcher who can dominate opposing lineups while maintaining a strong command on the mound. His strikeout-to-walk ratio of .6 reflects a refined skill set that, combined with his experience starting 33 games, positions him as a reliable presence in the rotation. The Yankees will be counting on him to replicate or even surpass those numbers in 2026, as they aim to lower his earned run average further and solidify their pitching staff. The youngest of the trio is Chem Schlittler, a 24-year-old rookie whose performance in his debut season immediately caught attention. Schlittler started all 14 games he appeared in, posting an earned run average of .96 across 73 innings, a stat that signals significant promise. His whip of 1.22 shows that he limits base runners effectively, putting him right alongside Warren in terms of efficiency and reliability on the mound. Furthermore, his strikeout-to-walk ratio of .7 suggests that he can maintain composure under pressure while still challenging hitters consistently. With a full off-season to prepare for the new season, there is every reason to believe that Schlittler can take another step forward and join Warren as a dominant force in the rotation. This combination of youth, talent, and opportunity creates a sense of anticipation among fans who are eager to see how these pitchers will carry the Yankees' ambitions when the season begins. Beyond the individual performances, the Yankees' strategy this offseason shows a clear focus on balance. While the division rivals have made their own moves to strengthen their rosters, New York seems to be betting on continuity and internal development, especially when it comes to pitching depth. The addition of Cody Bellinger and the retention of Trent Grisham alongside Ryan Weathers signals that the front office believes in the foundation they already have while adding pieces that can contribute immediately. It is not about flashy headlines or dramatic trades. It is about creating a team capable of competing consistently and relying on the players who have proven themselves in key moments. The Yankees are counting on this group to replicate the successes of 2025 while also addressing the weaknesses that might have surfaced last year, particularly in the rotation, where the absence of top-tier starters could have left a significant gap. Injuries, of course, are a part of the game, and Carlos Rodon's recovery will be a major storyline as the season progresses. Having undergone elbow surgery to remove bone chips, Rodon is expected to begin the season on the injured list, but the reports from his rehabilitation are promising. The fact that he is progressing in such a way that simple tasks like buttoning a shirt are part of the milestones indicates that his recovery is moving in the right direction. For the Yankees, Rodon's eventual return could be transformative. restoring the rotation strength and providing the kind of veteran presence that complements the younger arms. His progress will be closely monitored, and fans will undoubtedly be eager to see him back on the mound as soon as possible, especially with the team's aspiration for the season in mind. Another layer to consider is how these pitchers fit into the broader strategy of the American League East. The division has grown more competitive, with the Blue Jays, Red Sox, and Orioles all making moves to improve their rosters, while the Yankees' approach might not seem as aggressive on paper. It is rooted in confidence in the existing players and the belief that the team can compete with continuity and calculated additions. The pitching trio of Weathers, Warren, and Schlittler is central to this plan, and the team's performance will depend heavily on their ability to deliver consistent starts, manage innings effectively, and navigate the long grind of the season. The Yankees' front office appears willing to take measured risks with these pitchers, trusting in their talent and preparation to offset the absence of more established stars. The opportunities for growth are also clear when examining the development trajectory of these young pitchers. Weathers has already shown glimpses of consistency that suggests he can become a reliable starter. Warren's breakout season demonstrates that he has the skill and stamina to handle a heavy workload. Schlittler's rookie campaign indicates that he has the potential to become a dominant presence in the rotation. Each of these players brings a unique skill set to the table, and the synergy between their strengths could be what the Yankees need to compete at a high level throughout the season. The balance of youth and experience within the pitching staff provides optimism, and if all three can rise to the challenge, New York could have a rotation capable of contending with any team in the league. The stakes are high and the margin for error is small, but the narrative is compelling. The Yankees are not simply hoping for success. They are constructing a rotation and team environment that can sustain performance over the long haul. Every start matters, and the performance of Weathers, Warren, and Schlittler will likely define the team's trajectory in 2026. Fans have reasons to be both excited and watchful as the season opens, knowing that while established stars may be absent, opportunity has been handed to a group of pitchers ready to seize the moment. The expectation is clear. These three arms must perform at the highest level to ensure the Yankees remain competitive in one of baseball's toughest divisions. As we look beyond the rotation, the Yankees' broader roster also plays a critical role in supporting these young pitchers. A strong lineup can make or break a pitching staff, and New York has carefully constructed an offense that can provide both consistency and power. The addition of Cody Bellinger, along with the return of Trent Grisham, gives the team depth and versatility in the outfield, while also reinforcing the batting order with players capable of delivering in high-pressure situations. Bellinger, in particular, brings experience and the ability to change the course of a game with a single swing, and his presence may relieve some of the pressure on the pitchers, allowing them to focus on executing their pitches without worrying about every run. The synergy between the offense and the pitching staff will be crucial, especially in a division where every game can feel like a playoff match. The Yankees know that in order to stay competitive with the Blue Jays, Red Sox, and Orioles, every player must contribute at a high level. The young pitchers we've been discussing will not only need to perform individually, but also benefit from the energy and support of the offense. Run support can change the way a pitcher approaches each inning, providing a margin for error and confidence that is often invisible in the box score. In this sense, the Yankees' strategy appears to be holistic, acknowledging that success is rarely the result of one player alone and instead relies on cohesion, preparation, and timely execution across the board. Pitching depth has been an ongoing concern for the Yankees, particularly given the injuries to Rodon and Cole. However, this has also opened the door for experimentation and adjustment. Managers and coaches will have to make calculated decisions about workload, matchups, and bullpen management. Every appearance by Weathers, Warren, and Schlittler will be carefully monitored, ensuring that they maximize their effectiveness while minimizing strain. The rotation is a delicate balance between opportunity and responsibility, and how these young pitchers handle it could very well define the season. In a league as competitive as Major League Baseball, even small gains in consistency or efficiency can translate into wins and influence playoff positioning dramatically. Warren's role, in particular, is a key storyline as the season unfolds, having demonstrated endurance and effectiveness in the previous campaign. He is positioned to be a steadying force in the rotation. While last year's earned run average of 4.44 indicates room for improvement, His strikeout rate and ability to manage innings make him a reliable anchor. The Yankees will likely lean on him not only as a starter, but also as a mentor figure. To the younger pitchers, his experience navigating a full season, dealing with hitters multiple times through the order, and maintaining composure under pressure is invaluable in a rotation that will face challenges and expectations simultaneously. Ryan Weathers carries a slightly different type of expectation. Being the newest addition to the Yankees, the team has invested in him with the hope that he can immediately contribute at a high level. His prior experience in Miami, where he transitioned from relief work to a full-time starter, demonstrates adaptability, a trait that will be crucial in 2026. Weathers has shown flashes of dominance, particularly with his control over strikeouts and walks, and the Yankees will need him to sustain that performance across a more demanding schedule. His ability to manage high-pressure situations and navigate lineups that have studied him will be critical, especially when facing divisional rivals where small margins can determine outcomes. Kem Schlittler, as the youngest member of the rotation, brings an element of unpredictability and energy. His rookie season suggests he is not intimidated by the big leagues and can handle the demands of starting every fifth day with an earned run average under 3 and a strikeout-to-walk ratio comparable to his more experienced counterparts. Schlittler presents a potentially dominant presence for the Yankees. The offseason preparation will be key, as it will give him a chance to refine his mechanics, strengthen his stamina, and familiarize himself with the opposing lineups he will face more frequently in his second season. The combination of youth and potential creates excitement among fans, who will be eager to see how he grows into a more consistent and impactful contributor as the year progresses. Injuries and recovery remain part of the equation, and the Yankees are closely monitoring Carlos Rodon's return. While he may start the season on the injured list, his progression in rehabilitation is promising. Rodon's ability to regain strength, flexibility, and confidence in his pitching arm could transform the rotation mid-season. A healthy Rodon provides stability, veteran leadership, and a proven ability to dominate lineups. For the younger pitchers, his presence is more than just an addition to the rotation. It is an opportunity to learn, observe, and integrate lessons from a pitcher who has experienced success at the highest level. Rodon's eventual return may also shift the dynamic of matchups, allowing managers to deploy Weathers, Warren, and Schlittler in ways that maximize effectiveness while keeping them fresh for key games. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. Baseball fans are buzzing with whispers that could shake the landscape of Major League Baseball. Bryce Harper, one of the game's brightest stars, is reportedly linked to the New York Yankees, though nothing has been officially confirmed beyond the initial chatter. Sources close to the situation hint that the Yankees front office has been exploring every avenue to bring Harper into the Bronx, a move that would send shockwaves through both the American League and the National League. Harper, known for his prodigious power and unyielding confidence, has long been a figure whose every move is dissected by fans and analysts alike. The speculation surrounding his potential arrival in New York isn't just about talent, it's about the seismic shift in the Yankees lineup. Harper's bat, combined with the team's already formidable roster, could make the Yankees an even more daunting presence in the league. Rumors suggest discussions have been ongoing behind closed doors, with executives reportedly considering bold moves to secure the slugger. What makes this rumor even juicier is Harper's penchant for dramatic career decisions in past seasons. He's shown that he's not afraid to make headlines, whether it's through massive contracts, intense playoff performances, or his outspoken nature off the field. The possibility of him donning pinstripes has ignited speculation not only among fans, but also among his peers, who are closely watching how this saga unfolds. Conversations in locker rooms, social media buzz, and insider chatter all point to a potential blockbuster addition for the Yankees. Of course, no deal is ever guaranteed until the ink hits the paper, and there are plenty of hurdles to clear. Financial logistics, player trades, and team chemistry are all factors that could influence whether Harper truly ends up in New York. Yet the very idea of him stepping into Yankee Stadium has fans imagining the excitement of a lineup featuring Harper's signature swings and charismatic presence. The buzz is relentless, and the city that never sleeps is reportedly already fantasizing about the new era that Harper's presence could bring to one of baseball's most storied franchises. As whispers continue and speculation intensifies, one thing is clear: if the rumors hold any weight, the Yankees might be on the verge of one of the most talked about acquisitions in recent baseball history. Fans are holding their breath, analysts are scribbling predictions, and the sports world waits, eager to see if Bryce Harper will indeed make the leap to the Bronx. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.